I am leaving it right now. I am so mad with my child's school. I'm so mad. I don't even know what to do at this point. I don't know. So my child really wanted Pokemon cards. And as parents as we are, I contacted the father, and the father bought her Pokemon cards. Each box cost 74 euros. And she wanted the whole set of Pokemon cards. And there are 3 boxes. My child, she has been wanting these boxes because she has been so good. She's doing her homework, and then she's trying to read more books and everything. So I told her, if you read more books, you will get it. So I contacted the father, and the father bought her these boxes of Pokemon cards. They are worth 222 euros in total. One box, 74 euros. So times 3. So my child, apparently the school have said, or the class teacher have said, she's 8 years old, by the way. The teacher have said they can bring whatever they want on Friday so they can play with it. And then my child decided to take the box of Pokemon cards. And I thought she took only one. No, she took all 3 cards and put them in one box. Huh? So I went at 3:30 to pick her up from school. And then I found her. She looked like she was crying the whole day. Her eyes, when the tears are dry, is completely white, So I look at her and said, what's wrong with you? And then her friends, she can't even talk properly. Her friends are coming to me and like, oh yeah, she has lost the cards of Pokemon cards. Me, I was thinking she has lost 1, 2, 3. And I said, why? It's okay. And she goes, no, it's the whole box. I said, what do you mean it's the whole box? It's the whole box. They are taking my whole box of Pokemon cards. I'm like, what do you mean you have lost the whole box of Pokemon cards? Now, apparently, she decided to go outside and she left the Pokemon cards in her desk. So she decided to go outside and grab her bag because it's time to go home. So when she came back inside, someone in her class decided to steal the box of Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards. Someone in her class, an 8-year-old, stole a box of Pokemon cards. As me, I'm like, okay, it's just one box, because you can see. No, my child, and her friend was like, I've decided that I will buy her for her birthday a second box of Pokemon cards. And we got home, and I'm asking her, I'm like, did you tell your teacher that the box is missing? She's like, yeah, I spoke to the teacher, and the teacher, she didn't care. She said, yeah, why did you bring a valuable thing at school? So what she meant, she didn't even care that I have lost the thing. I'm like, yeah, but did she talk to the people in class? She said, no. I said, okay, we'll talk about it. So I will talk to her on Monday. We got home. I entered to the room, trying to see if I'm like, yeah, but you still have the other full box of Pokemon cards, as we're solving it on Monday. She's like, no, I took all 3 boxes and put them in one. Why? Why would you do that? She's like, yeah, because I wanted to show my friend. I'm like, because it couldn't fit in my bag. So I decided to take all put them in one since they could fit in one box. I'm like, why would you do that? I said, you know what? It's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll try to fix it on Monday. Did I not go to school today? I want to go to school. I want to speak to the principal. And I found the principal. She has gone, I don't know, to the training. So I asked the lady, I'm like, yeah, is the teacher here? I'm speaking to the teacher. I think the teacher took it. I think the teacher took it because it's not possible. Because when I was talking to her, she didn't seem to care that much. So I'm explaining to her. I'm like, yeah, please, I don't care about, and we don't want to know which child took it. But can you please find out who took who if they can just bring it. They can just bring the cards back. That's between the parents and the school and the child. We don't want to know the child's name, whoever it is, but can you please write the letter and find out where the cards are? And she goes, yeah, I saw. I'm like, yeah. So I'm trying to show her how the box looked like, And she's like, yeah. I saw the box of Pokemon cards. It was very, very nice. And I even told her, I'm like, yeah, the box is very nice and it looks expensive. And I'm like, okay, since it was expensive and she came to you and talked to you about it, I know it's her fault for bringing this box. Can you please just help us out into finding this box, because she's been wanting these boxes of Pokemon cards and now they are missing. And she goes, yeah, but there's nothing I can do because, the school, we're not responsible for her losing her stuff. Like, if she gonna come to the school with valuable stuff, it's not really our problem. And I'm like, yeah, when she told you, why didn't you act into when the kids were, when she told you, why didn't you act into it? And she's like, yeah, we're not really responsible. I'm not really responsible for that. I'm like, yeah, but she came to you and asked you. And why didn't you help her? Yeah, anyway, I'm like, yeah, okay, just write an email or a letter to the parents of the children. That's it. An 8-year-old starts stealing now, or taking things that doesn't belong to them. It starts small, and now it's gonna be bigger. It's an 8-year-old. They need to be controlled now. Try to find out, because this is not right. When my child, I didn't even know that you gave my child once a book, a magazine to take home and read for the weekend. I was screaming at my child like a crazy woman. I'm like, you take it back to school right now. On Monday is the first thing. She's like, yeah, but my teacher gave me this. I'm like, yeah, my teacher gave me this magazine to bring to read at home. But I sent her Monday. She was returning back the magazine until when you told me, no, you gave it to her to actually read for the whole week and then bring it back and then give to another kid. Even when you gave her a puppet to play with at school, at home for the weekend, and take pictures with. I didn't know at that moment because there was no letter written. But I told my child to return it back because it didn't belong to her. So please, if the child's parents, they think their child, when the child arrive home with a box of Pokemon cards and they think another child gave it to their child, that's crazy. That's crazy. They better check their childs. They better check their childs and go take those cards at school and speak to the teacher, because there's no way. There's no way. And I said, try to find out. Please write a letter and give to each kid. Or send an email, the way you send the emails to us about the information about the school, whatever is going on in class. May you please send that email to the children in your class, please, to each parent, please. And then she goes, I can't do that, but anyway, I will look into it. And I said, they better be back by the end of this week. Because I am going to tell the father. He's got a huff and puff at that school. And they know him. He hasn't been in that school for a very long time. They know him. I don't think they want to see him. Because that's the day that they will kick us all out from that school. Huh? Hey, my child just lost Pokemon cards just like that. And the school, they're not doing anything. Especially the teacher. When we hardworking parents go and get our kids something that actually deserve it because they're doing good in school, they're trying to read, they're doing everything that you've been trying so hard to get them to do at home. Now, I'm left with, I don't know what is this. It's not cards. These are not cards. It's just a box with no cards whatsoever. Boxes with, I don't know, it's not cards anymore. It's just paper. I don't even know what it is. And here I have dice. Another box with dice. This is what I'm left with. The cards are gone. And then this one too. It's not cards. It's paper. Stickers. This one. It's gone. The cards are gone. It's paper inside. This one. Paper. Gone. Paper. It's not even cards. It's paper. How can you do? Paper. We work very hard for our kids. And then another child goes and steals. Your child has been stealing. Check your kids. Check your kids. Huh?